Welcome to a journey behind the headlines. Royals fill our news feeds, but what we see isn't always the truth. Using Harry and Meghan's recent UK visit, we'll explore how royal stories become dramatic and chaotic. We'll see how a simple announcement can turn into a media storm, and ask, who really controls the stories we believe? Soon after, the media picked up the story. But instead of repeating the facts, some outlets began to spin a different tale. Headlines appeared suggesting family drama, secret meetings, and even arguments. Suddenly, what began as a simple visit became the centre of a storm. Some newspapers said Harry and Meghan were demanding special treatment. Others questioned their motives for visiting. Rumours spread online about fights and disappointment. The straightforward message from their team was quickly drowned out by speculation and gossip. Reporters began to contact other royal sources for comments. Stories changed and grew. Each new headline made the situation seem more dramatic than before. Social media took these stories and ran with them, spreading confusion even further. By the end of the day, the original announcement was almost forgotten. In its place stood a messy, chaotic picture, one that did not match the truth. The media had taken control of the story. This pattern is not new. There are steps that often happen when famous people make public moves. First, the person or their team communicates clearly. Next, outside voices start to add new ideas or doubts. After that, the media amplifies these doubts. Finally, the public is told to blame the original person for the confusion. With Harry and Meghan, this playbook was easy to see. Their clear statement was quickly mixed with opinions and rumours from other royal sources. News outlets then repeated these rumours, making them sound like facts. The story grew bigger and more confusing with each retelling. Even when Harry and Meghan tried to correct the story, their voices were smaller than the headlines. The media kept returning to the idea of drama and division. The focus shifted from their visit to endless talk of conflict. This process does not just change the story, it changes how people feel. By the end, readers may think the Sussexes are the problem, even when they did nothing wrong. Where did the confusion really come from? Was it Harry and Meghan, or those around them? The confusion didn't start with the Sussexes. It began when others stepped in and changed the story. Royal sources and insiders often add their own views, not always based on facts. The loudest voices and dramatic headlines take over, and blame is often wrongly put on Harry and Meghan. Let's look back at Harry and Meghan's tour of Australia. The couple made clear plans, and their team announced every event. Yet, once again, the story in the media was not so simple. During the Australian tour, stories soon appeared about family tensions and behind-the-scenes drama. Some reports suggested Meghan changed schedules or was difficult. Others claimed staff were unhappy. These rumours grew even as the couple continued their work in public. The pattern was the same: clear communication, followed by outside disruption and wild media stories. The public was left unsure what to believe. The couple's achievements and real moments with people got lost in the noise. Over time, the key message of the tour, supporting charities, meeting communities, was replaced by talk of royal feuds. The pattern repeated, showing how easy it is for truth to be buried under layers of spin. When stories get spun out of control, the human side of royal life disappears. Family visits, charity work, and simple acts of kindness become dramatic battles in the news. Real moments are replaced with suspicion and doubt. For example, a meeting between Harry and an old friend might be turned into a secret plot by the media. A charity speech by Meghan might be overshadowed by rumours about her outfit or attitude. The focus shifts from what matters to what sells the most papers. This is unfair, not just to Harry and Meghan, but to everyone involved. The public loses the chance to see real people doing real things. Instead, they are fed a constant diet of drama. It can also hurt those who hope to make a difference. When their good work is lost in the noise, charities and causes may receive less attention or support. So, why does this keep happening? The answer lies in the power of media and institutions. News outlets want attention. Dramatic stories sell more papers or get more clicks. Royal institutions may want to protect their own image or distract from other issues. Media organizations often choose what to report and how to report it. They can turn a calm visit into a crisis. They can shape who looks good and who looks bad. Royal institutions, with their own interests to protect, sometimes add to the noise instead of clearing it up. This partnership between media and institutions is powerful. They decide which voices are heard and which are ignored. They can make heroes or villains out of anyone. The result is that the public rarely sees the real story. Instead, we see a version created by those who have the loudest voice and the most to gain. At the end of all this, a big question remains. Who truly controls the stories we see and believe? Is it the people living their lives, or those reporting on them? And why does it matter? When media and institutions shape stories, they shape our beliefs. We may judge people we have never met based on stories that are not true. Real achievements or struggles are forgotten. People become characters in someone else's drama. This matters for more than just royals. It affects anyone in the public eye, and it shapes how we view the world. If we are not careful, we may miss the truth. We may never see the real people behind the headlines. So the next time you read a dramatic story, pause and ask, who is telling the story and what do they want you to believe? The answer may surprise you.